Alright guys, this is my video about how I made my center console, and it's basically a custom Sn95 center console with a Fox body forward piece, you know, where the shifter goes. And I thought of the idea a long time ago, and then I saw it on a forum, and I basically made it happen. And the most important thing when you're doing this project is where you cut it. And it's basically a one-shot deal, so you don't want to cut too much at one time. And I'll show you where I cut it, and it's basically right along there, right there. And once you cut it, you mock it up on the car, you bolt it down, and then you get it pretty close. And I use fiberglass resin, you know, 2-part epoxy, and that's the strongest. And once you epoxy, you know, get it all nice and bonded, you take it out of the car, and then you fiberglass resin the inside with matte, fiberglass matte. And once that is bonded, actually bonded, the shifter, I don't know what's the correct term on what it's called, but I call it the bezel, and the shifter boot bezel. So I bonded that so it's nice and strong, and that worked out okay. And right before I started to put the Bondo, or what they call the body filler, I tested it one more time in the car, make sure it was good. So that was good. And I started to put body filler all around, making the edges nice and good. The grooves, a couple lines here, you want to match that. And I actually ran a 2-step momentary switch. So that went there. That's going to be covered because the red button on top suits the same purpose. And once you get it all nice and shaped properly, you use, well, what I use is SEM texture paint. It's a like a body shop quality texture paint, and you only spray a little bit at a time until you get the texture that you want. And I sprayed a little bit on the top of the armrest, and that came out pretty good. And once you get it nice and prepped and everything, I sprayed it last with Duplicolor black trim paint. And that's basically it. You put it back in the car, and then you put your, I have a late model restoration gauges on the bottom and the head unit up top for your radio. And then it's the climate control up top. You bolt it down and everything, and that's it. And actually I have my for the mirrors, I have it hit it in there. So if I want to change the angle of the mirror or something like that, I pop it open and it's going to be in there. And the other thing, for the guys that really want a cup holder, the Sn95 has it in there. So you just open it, you slide it out, and there's your drink. And I'll post a couple pictures once I'm done with the video, and I'll show you where the cup holder goes and how it was before on the car. So I hope you like it, and this is what I can do for now. I'm putting a C4 in the car, and so I cut a couple recesses there for the shifter. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to put a shaped piece of carbon fiber, what they called a sheet, and mold it there, and that looked pretty nice. And possible a shifter boot. Still haven't decided. Alright guys, thank you.